Hello, welcome to the channel. I'm Chris Gastrite. Thank you for joining me. Happy Saturday. Happy moving day for the Open at Austin presented by Flight Factory Disc. What a great day. Heck yeah. Great to see you too. I love it when you're on. I love be able to talk to you. It's almost like we're together in person, right next door to each other, like at work, our old work. How's your day been? Did you get that the donation in all right and stuff? To give your blood. And my lighting is going to look just a little different. Hopefully it's a little softer. Busy, but glad to unwind. Me too. Um, I actually took my light, turned around, faced it at my wall, and I turned it up on high, and I'm blasting it, and I feel like it's softening up, softening me up, make me look a little better. I bet they do. Yeah, those donations, especially you do platelets, right? Those things, that'll wear you out. No, a good buddy of ours, Mike Stratman, he would do that. Or he did the platelets too. So, well, yeah, because there's plasma donations and stuff like that, which I wouldn't mind doing because you make some money off of that. You can earn up to what, $300 a month, 2.5 hours. Wow, that's some time there. And the good cause is good. If you don't get blood, you should. I haven't given a while. I need to get back into it. I stopped at 3 gallons, so I want to get my 4 gallon pin because it's been that long. I don't even know I don't even have my pins anymore because they give you pins for like 1, 2, 3, all your gallons of blood pins. But that'd be pretty cool to have again. And I think it helps you feel better too because it's forcing you to like your body to replenish stuff. So I think it's good for you, healthy. Were you able to watch any? Well, I don't think you. I don't know what your subscription is for DGN or if you have one, but did you catch any of the action today? because I caught some action. I watched the whole one live stream, and then I caught some action on a little bit throughout the day on DGN. But I wanted to bring that up. Okay. But let's talk about that. Let's talk about what I watched. I mean, let's just talk about this. It was one heck of a day for the Open at Austin presented by Flight Factory Disc. The golf, after this weather came through, the golf was just excellent. As you're going to see, Owen Scoggins tore it up. And that's with an injury, too. And then the men was great, too. It was a nice day after the rain. And tomorrow, I think it's supposed to be windy again. But I pulled this up. This was from the Hole One live stream. And this was 34 minutes and 35 seconds in. Let me play this. Rain is starting to fall. You can hear it. All right, thank you. We'll check it out. All right, as you see, here's the rain. So we're at the 35-minute, 22-second mark. And during the rain, you'll see some of the women did tee off. This is on the Disc Golf Network YouTube page, the Disc Golf Pro Tour page. But I think right after this tee off, you'll see it. I'm going to fast forward just a little bit to where they did the stop for weather. And I'm going to bring up something too that people have been talking about with the lack of communication. Early release, I don't know if that was because of wet hands. She tried to have her hands dry. Rain's slowing a little bit. All right, the 47-46 mark, you'll see the competition was suspended due to weather. There we go. And the funny thing is, people were complaining about it before. The Disc Golf Pro Tour was not putting stuff out on socials about anything about inclement weather. I just happened to see it because I was watching the Hole One live stream. So I went in and put it out on Twitter for him. I took a shot of my TV and I was like, hey guys, just a heads up. I'll put this out there because nobody else has. But eventually, they started, and I even used this QR code just to look at the updates, and it took a while to get updates. But they finally got the updates out and say, okay, we're going to start at, was it 10 a.m. Central Time, so 11 a.m. Eastern. So that's something they really need to work on, is trying to get their info out for inclement weather, because it's not very good right now. All right, who is ready for some highlights? I only got the best highlights curated by the Disc Golf Pro Tour on Twitter that they picked out to share with everybody else. Oop. And I worked on this. I kept on playing it a couple times because, as you guys know, the past night or two, when I've been playing it, it just like does that load, and I have to refresh it and then go find it. But all right, excuse me. The first one here is of Rebecca Cox on hole 1, circle 2 putt. Let's see if it plays out. It does. Nice circle 2 putt.
That is how it's done on that elevated basket. That was not shy at all from Rebecca. Great putt.
You get a
Behind the
replay?
chains on the elevated pin.
We
One
do.
more
Look at that.
The height and the extension,
Oh.
every bit of the basket.
From circle 2. Get it, Rebecca.
I have never putted on a elevated basket, and I think it'd be interesting. I mean, I lied. Boone Woods has elevated baskets. I forgot because it's up on hills, and it's got a pole that makes it even higher. All right, so the first highlight was Rebecca Cox, a hole 1, circle 2 putt. Next one, what I talked about when I started the show, Owen Scoggins. She just came and tore it up. All right. See if this one works. This is a sick, long putt.
Scoggins for a share of the lead already. That's a ham bone to start her day, Des.
That is the way you do it.
Dang. Scoggins for a share of the lead already. That's a ham bone to start her day, Des.
And that is what it's just going to be. It's going to be like that for the most of the rest of the round for her. She is just on fire. And I said it the other night that Owen Scoggins is going to be one of the people that they have to watch out for, or Kristen has to watch out for. And the rest of the field, she don't have distance, but she can putt. And she's playing injured. Her arm is wrapped. It's like elbow, forearm, something like that. And she's just tearing it up out there on the course. All right, my next video we have keyed up is Kristen Tatar straddle from hole 6, circle's edge.
Lovely stuff.
Yes, I'm glad to see another birdie on that hole. That full extension.
That was a crazy straddle, too.
It really was. It shows the power that she is. Always we see that she can generate just on a straddle, but
There's Silver's reaction.
Silver liked it. If Silver likes it, I like it. But there's just some sick putting going on with the women. Next up, we have an Owen Scoggins long putt on 15. And yeah, I'm just gonna let it speak for itself, and I'm gonna pull up the video without my face. Here we go.
For birdie and a 2-stroke lead, Owen Scoggins.
I'm glad she just went with that feeling. That is good stuff right there.
This is some of the best golf I've ever seen.
When you're dialed, you are dialed.
It is awesome.
Especially big time after watching Missy, who is equally as good a putter. Not
Right.
as good, but you know, Missy is a great putter. Owen just steps up and drills it.
Owen,
my, I
having
believe
fun.
it.
She
Give
has
her some
fun out
love.
there. And like I said, the women, they have fun out there. I love watching women's sports, FPO, everything. It's beautiful. All right, next up, we'll show Cat Merch, put on 17. And let's see, we'll send this over here. We'll send that to that. We'll take a full, we'll get rid of my big head, and we'll play this.
2 with a birdie look.
Big time putt right there. That just shows you that Merch is still in it to win it right there.
Just 2 off the lead again.
Yeah, let's roll this back.
It's a rare hole where you could actually get a stroke on Owen. And she did it. Cat Merch is in circle 2 with a birdie look.
That was just, this putting was just on fire. All right, so what we'll do next, we'll bring up the scores, the round for today. We'll talk about the lead card. We'll show the follow card or chase card, and then we'll go look at other names and note for the day. 1 sec. All right. And I'll go in there without my face on screen just so you guys can see all this stuff. I don't see anything. I don't know if I saw any clean cards, but Owen, she had 1 bogey and the rest and 1 bogey and 3 pars, the rest birdies. Cat Merch, she had 2 bogeys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 birdies. So, all right, let's talk about your league card. Owen Scoggins is your leader going in tomorrow, shooting 16 down. She has 13 down on the round, followed by Cat Merch. She's 14 down. Missy Gannon, 8 down, and she's tied with Henna Blomroos, 8 down. Was that? Let's see, round 1. Yeah, so Henna is the only one. Well, is Kristen on it? Yeah, Henna is the only one from round 1 on the league card for tomorrow. She's staying consistent, but she only shot 2 down on this. But still, I mean, going in tomorrow, it's anybody's game still. But we'll see with the weather. I'll show you the weather at the end. But they are saying that the winds will be stronger tomorrow. All right, and your chase card will be Kristen Tatar. She's 7 down total. She has 2 down on the day. Followed by Allie Smith, 6 down. Heidi Lane and Natalie Ryan. That will be your chase card for tomorrow. Other names and note: Evelina Salonen. She's 5 down and she shot 2 down on the day. Katrina Allen, 5 down. She shot 1 down on the day. Valerie Manduahano, she's 4 down. She shot 3 down on the day. Rebecca Cox, who we saw earlier, she's 3 down on the round or in the tournament, and she was even for the day. Speaking of Manduahanos, Alexis Manduahano, she did DNF. Madison Walker DNF'd. So those 2 are out. And going back, other names and note we wanted to talk about. Maria Oliva, she's 1 down. And she has 3 down on the round, so she clawed back from yesterday. Ella Hansen, she's 1 down. She shot 2 down on the day. Juliana Corver, she shot even, so she's still 1 down. Lucky, she shot even. She's still 1 down. Cynthia Ricciardi, I said the name correct. I made sure I listened to the names on that whole one live stream, and I want to make sure I got Cynthia's name correct, and I did. So my apologies to Cynthia for getting her name incorrect, or trying to figure out the correct way to say her name. Cynthia Ricciardi. Colin Handy, she was a +1. She was 2 down on the day. Jennifer Allen, she was even on the round, and she's at +2. Sarah Holcomb, she's at +4 total. Holly Finley, +6. Erica Stinchcomb, +6. Chantel Budinsky, Miss Frisbees, she's at +7. She was at a +3 for the day. And she was doing well, I think, before. I don't know if it's before the stoppage or not, but then she had a rough middle. Paige Pierce, she shot even, so she's still at +10. Who else do we want to say? Hannah Wynn, +14. Leia Sinagini, she's a +17. She's at +7 for the day. And any other names I want to bring up? No. And if you have a favorite person, a favorite player you want me to show the in-depth stats, please let me know. Oh, speaking of in-depth stats, let's look at Owen Scoggins. 9 for 9 circle 1 putting for the day. That is just sick. And she's 2 of 5 with circle 2 putting. Scramble, she was 0 for 1 on scramble. Her fairway hits were 19 of 21. So that's a great percentage, 90%. And I don't know what the C1R and C2R is. Maybe eventually I'll learn here and we'll be able to say. But I think Owen was the only person to have, that great of a putting day today. And let's look at her. Oops. Nope. Her round rating was a 1023. Or 1055, I'm sorry. The 1055 round rating. And the next closest was Kat at 1,008 and Missy Gannon at 1,000. So the only 3 players have shot over 1,000 on the day. Let's see how Kat's putting was. 7 of 10 for circle 1, 70%. That's good. 1 of 4 for circle 2. Let's see. Henna, she has 3 out of 8 of circle 1 putting. If she can clean that up, like we said, her and Evelina, if they can clean up their putting, they're going to be contending. And even with some bad putting, Henna is still on the lead card. But if she can get that over 50%, closer to 70%, I think she could contend for the win easily. Kristen, she was 7 and 9 of circle 1 putting, 0 for 4 for circle 2. And who did I say? Evelina. Let's look at Evelina's. She's 6 of 12 for circle 1, 0 for 7 for circle 2. So if she can, like I said with Henna, if she can get that circle 1 putting up to 70% and at least 40 to 50% on circle 2, she's in contention for the lead too. So we'll see. We'll see tomorrow how it goes. Today was moving day. I looked and they said that there weren't any, there wasn't a cut line. So not like last week. All right, let's move on to the men. All right, we did have another ace today. Same hole as yesterday as Nicholas Antala. Let's bring it up. Once again, I am on twitter.com/Disc Golf Pro Tour because that's the only place I can get videos. Let's bring it up. Let's hope it plays. Let's get my big head out of the way because we want to see this. And this is courtesy of Joe Notch. Joe Notch was recording this. Play.
Do it.
Whoa!
Yes!
Joey,
Whoa!
where's the hat tip, boy?
Woo!
That's so sick.
Woo!
Yeah.
Go, Trevin! That's how you bounce!
Yeah, buddy.
That's how you bounce, man! Woo!
Trevin Crow, great job. That was beautiful.
Do it.
I love that. He knew. Joe knew as it was going.
Boy,
Woo!
that's so sick.
Woo!
Yeah.
Go, Trevin! That's how you bounce!
Yeah, buddy.
That's how you bounce, man!
I loved it. I love it. Just the unadulterated fun from Aces. Everybody loves it. The excitement of everybody. All right, next up is Andrew Marweed. Just misses an ace on hole 7. All right. Get my noggin out.
I'm going to say something about that. You beat me to it.
Gosh. Unbelievable. Marweed.
Oh, this has potential.
Dink.
Oh, Marweed.
Look where this hit. Remember yesterday we were showing Evelina's almost ace? When was it on hole 2? There it goes. There it is. That's almost the exact same place that Evelina missed on hole 2 yesterday. Looks like the second ring down on the band, on the cage. Jeez, oh Pete's.
Potential. Oh, Marweed. Front cage.
Just needed one more Marweedy for breakfast, and that's gone in.
Wasn't that
One more Marweedy.
flashback of Ledgestone?
Yeah.
That was a thing of beauty. Look at that face. He's like, oh man, I almost had it. I almost had it. All right, next up we have Gannon Burr. He finishes a round with actually shooting a course record of 14 down. And he had a bogey in there too. All right, let's do that. Play.
Burr. Second shot on 18. Smoked.
Ooh,
That flash change?
I don't know how
Flashed.
close
It
it was, but
flashed.
flash chains. Burr for birdie on 18.
maybe it did. It just looked like it.
Circle's edge make for Gannon Burr to cap off
Course
a
record.
14 under round with
And he loved last year's layout. I'm thinking he really loves this year's layout because that is great. That 14 down, unfortunately, didn't give him enough to take the lead, But as we'll show in a bit, I think he is in second. This last video I have is Anthony Barela, AB, long putt from 14 on his knees. Nice putt too. Go full transition. There.
Wow,
Nice.
what a spin from Anthony Barela. From the sticks, down on a knee, up the hill. Nothing but chains.
After 13, a great bounce back.
No doubt.
Get the mo moving again.
Get something positive going.
This
That
was-
energy.
That was crazy.
That was awesome. Perfect. That's just all arm, Ian.
Yeah.
All right. I know aces are better, but what's better than making a long putt from long distance from your knee? I did one. I had to go under a tree, and so I couldn't give it the height that I needed to. But I made a great putt from the knee. What is cooler than that from that distance from your knee? I'm waiting. You tell me. That was sick. That was super sick. All right. We'll come up and we will show the scorecard for round two. We'll show the we'll tell about the chase card, and we'll say who the we'll say the lead card, and we'll say the chase card, and we'll find other people to note. There is especially one I want to talk about, and something else I want to bring up. All right, here we go. Nicholas Antala is your leader once again. Round two, going in tomorrow. He shot 19 down, 12 on the round, followed by Gannon Burr, 17 down, 14 down, course record. And Matty O and Joey Buckets. Joseph Anderson will also be on the lead card. Joseph Anderson, his name, this will be the second Sunday in a row that he's on chase or on lead card. This guy, he is just tearing it up right now. Like this year with the newer players, it's just been freaking awesome seeing how well they're doing. And Corey Ellis, he just missed out on getting on the lead card. He did do pars on 17 and 18, so if he would have birdied both of those, he would definitely knock Joey Anderson out, and then been on above there at Medio on the lead card. Also on the chase card will be Andrew Marweed. Let's see, it's Andrew Marweed, Anthony Barela, and Calvin Heimberg. I don't know how many clean cards there were. We will look, but you will see on this list there were a lot of eagles on the day. Nicholas Antala eagle, Gannon Burr eagle. Going down, we have Anthony Barela eagle, Mason Ford had an eagle, Culver Down had an eagle, Aaron Gossage. We had a ace by Austin Turner, ace too. I missed that. Because we know Trevin Crow aced. We missed Austin Turner's ace. Okay, Austin Turner also ace. That'd be 3 aces on hole 10. I definitely missed that. But yeah, let's go back as we're going down. Ezra Robinson eagled. Simon Lizotte eagled. Kevin Jones had an eagle. Joel Fraben had an eagle. Scott Withers had an eagle. All right, let's look at it. As you see, we'll go down here. Colton Montgomery, Silas Schultz, they both eagled. Adam Hammis eagled. Looking for Trevin's name here. Yeah, so 2 people one day, hole 10. Trevin did his skip ace. I'm unsure about how. I forgot how Austin Turner did it. Or I don't know how Austin Turner did it, I should say. And let's look. Simon Lizotte. He got his groove back today. He shot 9 down. He's 11 down through the tourney. He jumped up 14 spots, 19th. No round rating. Well, there we go. He has 1038 on the event, or 1049 on the round rating. Sorry. And so far throughout the whole event, he's shooting 1038. But he only had one bogey today, and like I said, he had the eagle earlier, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4. Yeah. He had 9 birdies. So much better day for Simon. I was wondering when he'll turn it on and start, getting in the top 20 again. And there we go. Let's look at other people of note. Who do you want to see? Let's see. Kyle Klein. He's at 14 down, tied with Mason Ford. Kyle shot 11 on the round. Mason Ford shot 8 down. Cole Redallen, he had a good day, up 31 spots to 11. That's a big jump. Chris Dickerson, he jumped up 8 to 11th. Also, he's shooting 13 down. He was 9 down on the round. Gavin Rathbun, he dropped 8 to tied for 11th. He was 4 down on the round. He had 4 bogeys. Aaron Gossage, he jumped up 19 spots to 14th in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-way tie for 14th at 12 down. He shot 10 on the day with Luke Humphreys, and Luke went up 19 spots. Austin Turner went up 11 spots. Ezra Robinson, he stayed the same. Barsby, he dropped 4 spots to 14th. Bradley Williams jumped 23 spots to 19th in a tie for 19th with Evan Smith, Simon, Jacob Semerad, Zachary Nash, and Emerson Keith, Ty Love, and Kevin Kiefer III. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 people tied for 19th. Nice. And 1, 2, 3, 4-way tie for 27th at 10 down with KJ, USA, Kevin Jones, Joel Freeman, Robert Burridge, and Ezra Adelhold. Paul Macbeth jumped up 11 spots to 31. He's tied with Scott Withers, Vina Makala, Matt Bell, Linus Carlson, and Jacob Hebenheimer. What did Paul do? He only had 1 bogey, but still, it's probably one of his best rounds of the year. He was a 1041 on the day. Nice. He has 14 of 14 for Circle 1 putting. And we all know he's very confident on his Circle 1 putting. And 0 for 6 from Circle 2. I was talking about Simon earlier. Let's look at his putting real quick. No stats. I did notice that. Where's the stats at? PDGA Live? We all know there's stats somewhere. Hit refresh. All right. Something you need to work on. Give us stats. The stats thing has been so hit and miss with this year also. We know we got to give them a chance, but when they knew they weren't going to work with UDisc Live, they had to have a better product than this. People will give them at least a little bit of leeway, but just not be able to follow your favorite players. Stats not in there. If there's a cut line, that's not in there. I don't know. All right, let's move on. Let's keep on looking. Nate Sexton, he's tied for 37th with Tim Barham, Isaac Robinson, and Harper Thompson. They all shot 8 down. Nate, he jumped up 44 spots to 37th with 11 down on the day. Isaac Robinson dropped 18 spots with a 4 down on the day. Chandler Fry and James Proctor, Adam Hammis, Andrew Presnell, and Fred Meza all 7 down on the day. See any big jumps there? 21 spots for Chandler Fry, 13 spots for James Proctor. Adam dropped 8. Andrew drops 16 as well as Freddie. Look at that. Gavin Babcock, he had a clean round. I wasn't really paying attention earlier, but okay, I see some other one. Sexton had a clean round too. Paul Ulibarri dropped 4 spots, as well as James Conrad. They're both 6 down. They shot 5 down on the day. They made up for yesterday. Any other people in note? Alden Harris, he jumped 44 spots to tie in 54th, shooting 5 down total for the round or for the tourney with Paul Grands, who jumped up 38 spots. Nathan Queen jumped 27 spots. Tuomas Heitinen jumped 8 spots. Tristan Tanner dropped 12. Jumped up 8 for Thomas. Tristan dropped 12. They're all shooting 5 down. Andrew Fish, 4 down. He jumped 13 spots. Casey White jumped 3 spots at 59. See if he can make a big push for tomorrow. See if he can follow up how well he did at Waco. Chris Clemens dropped 17 spots at 59. Still learning a new bag. Connor O'Reilly up 25 spots to 67th. He shot a 3 down. Joey Tamale, 3 down. Jumped up 5 spots. Luke Sampson dropped 48 spots to 67. Shot +1 on a day. Jared Stoll, he went up 11 spots. Carter Aaron up 11 spots, both to 70. Up 2 spots for Nico to 70. Kevin Crow, he went 2 spots up to 70. Paul Oman dropped 8, as well as Eric Oakley to get to 70, or dropped to 70. And there was tied with Charlie Moore, who dropped 18 spots. Jeremy Coling, dropped 51 spots to 70th. Andrew Miranda dropped 51 spots to 70th. Thomas Gilbert, there we go. He jumped 12 spots to 80th. Drew Gibson went up 1 spot to 80th. Jake Wolf went up 1 spot to 80th. Connor Rock dropped 8 to 80th. Let's see, Jake Brown's at an 80 spot too. He dropped 18. Chandler Kramer, he dropped 47. But like I said, he has a new bag too. Zach Arlinghouse from the greater Cincinnati area dropped 32 spots to 86. Garrett Gerthy, double G, dropped 8 spots to 89. He's coming back from injury. Scott Stokely dropped 32 spots. Brody Smith, he stayed the same at +98. And we all know that he didn't really practice in the offseason, so he's still getting back into form. I expect him to be better, to do better, and at least in the 20s, right? Who else? And we had another DNF from Joe Notch. He actually DNS'd, did not start. I don't know if that was from injury or what. So, yeah, just round 1 stuff. Austin Hannum, he's at +10, dropped 4. Mason Marchbanks, that's a name we heard before, up 5. But Joseph Anderson, Joey Buckets, that's a name everybody's going to have to watch for the rest of the year. He seems to be legit. He shot at 10:49, and he's at 10:55 for the event. He went up 24 points on that round rating. And like we said, this will be the 2nd Sunday in a row that he's on lead card going into Sunday. And I think he was up there also in contention, at least on the 2nd day of chess.com. Like my cup. Merry Christmas. No, it's not Christmas. It's actually Merry Grinchmas. I'll talk about that in a second. Let's look at the weather for tomorrow. Brought to you by Weather Guy, Chris Gastrite, weather.com. Ads galore. Daily forecast. Tomorrow, Sunday the 17th. What's tomorrow? St. Patrick's Day. You wearing green tomorrow? I'll wear green for y'all. High of 67, low of 52. We'll have scattered showers, and they say the winds will be picking back up, probably because of that rain. At least they had a beautiful day today after that rain delay. So, all right. Who's on your list? Who is on your list tomorrow? Who do you think is going to win? Is it just going to be the same people on the leaderboards now? Owen Scoggins? Is she going to tear it up again still? It's going to be Nicholas Antala. Is he actually going to win his first MPO Elite Series event? Here we go. We'll go clean to this. There you go. There's your 4 leaders right now. Or will be somebody from the chase cards. If Nicholas can do it, if he can keep that up, I think he has a chance. But Gannon Burr, he was hot as heck today. I think it's going to be hard. But everybody's so close. I think this new layout that they have on the course played great. I mean, I was watching Twitter today and everybody was talking about Own, to like how excited they are for her. I mean, she's such a great personality, great player, always smiling. I see a lot of the women smiling too. I think like I said, I love watching women's sports because it's different than men's sports. Even though disc golf, like it's more personal, everybody's like more, it feels like they're tighter with each other, whatever. Still, women's sports, no matter what you watch, it's always the same. And maybe the men's disc golf, it's sort of like how women act. They're like cool because it's just people room with each other, they stay with each other, practice with each other. I don't know. I just love I love watching women's sports. But who do you have win tomorrow? We're going to go with favorites. We're going to go with Own and Nicholas since they're in the lead. Gannon won last year. Different course. But he shot the course record today, 14 down. And this is only the second year of the event. Oh yeah, my cup. So yesterday I forgot to buy dishwashing tabs. So I have a dishwasher full of stuff. I ran it today. I cleaned it out, but full of glasses, full of plates. Yeah, it was bad. I was like, oop, I'm out now. And I thought for sure I was going to go to the store last night and get stuff. I didn't. So I was drinking out the plasticware today. Oh, you know that rack back there with all that lighting? So you think it looks really bright just because how the camera is. The rows here on the bottom, head out of the way. Like when I get turned off, the disc will glow. Top one won't really because it's the lights are facing away. It just looks super bright. So I'm gonna put another row of lights on there to where the disc really glow when I turn that rack off. But it's all my ambience. All my ambience is hooked together. You all know what time it is. Are you following me on Twitter? 510 people are. I was going to do something about lottery. Someone's going to win. Might as well be you. Someone has to follow me. Might as well be you. But you say, Chris, you asked me to follow, like, and subscribe, and follow again. Yes, I do. I want your attention. I want you to interact with me. 3,267 tweets. What I tweet today, sitting here waiting for round 2 to be over. Simon getting his groove back. Results for the day. Own Scoggins, that is all. Have a great day. Questions about moving day. Look at this. I'm a great follow. If I wasn't, 510 people wouldn't say so. And disc golf Twitter is the best. I love it. Some great people. I feel like I'm friends with people, even though I don't know them, they don't know me. I don't know if they think the same about me, but I feel like I'm friends with them. I love the people from the Hang and Loose podcast, Spicy Boy and Shanked DG. Great guys. Spicy Boy, he does video work sometimes for Terry Miller, the disc golf guy. You watch Terry Miller's coverage of the Memorial. That was Spicy Boy. Check out the Hang and Loose podcast on YouTube and your favorite podcast listening service. It's fun stuff. They talk to Terry Miller on there. They talked to Jeremy London. Jeremy London. You ever seen Mallrats? Jeremy London, he's a great follow. But follow me, twitter.com/BrokenEyePro1. You're saying, Chris, why couldn't you put Chris Gastrite? Back when I made my Twitter in 2011, I didn't think about that. I just put my name or something I was doing. Broken Eye Productions. So that's how I came up with Broken Eye Pro 1, because somebody already had Broken Eye Pro, which I thought was wild and crazy. Because I came up with the name Broken Eye Productions from my band I was in at the time, One Eyed Puppies. So I came up with Broken Eye Productions. And that's how I got Broken Eye Pro 1. Do you have a podcast? Would you like for me to join and talk to you? I'll come on. What do you want me to talk about? Anything? Nothing? I'm great about talking about nothing. I have so many thoughts going through this knocking of mine. So you'd be like, all right, you can stop talking, cut them off. I thinking you wish I would get cut off right now. No, I'm not cutting off right now. I want to talk to you for a few more minutes. It's not because I get money. It's because I love talking to you guys. Tomorrow is going to be round 3, the final day of the Open at Austin, presented by Flight Factory Disc. I will go on after, in the evening, probably around 8 o'clock again. We'll talk about the winner. Let's see. Let's see the next tournament. What is the next event after that? So there will be a little, looks like there'll be a little break. They'll get a 12-day break. The 2024 Texas State Disc Golf Championships, presented by Lone Star Disc in Houston, Texas, March 29th through the 31st. So that's a 2-week break. Is that 29, 30, 31? Yeah, 3 days. I had to do it. I had to count with my fingers. I am from Kentucky. I can count up to 20 because I sit here without shoes and socks on, so I can count to 20. After that, there's no guarantee I'm going to get any counting correct. So you got a 2-week break, then we'll do the Texas. Looks like another 2-week break. And then they're going out to Disc Side of Heaven in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Then the week after, Nashville. 2-week break. They're going out to Emporia, Kansas. The week after, they're in Denmark for the 2024 Copenhagen Open. Is that just for the European stuff, people in Europe, or is that might be just for people in Europe? Because I don't think I wonder how many of the players are going to go from United States, Europe, back to the United States. I guess we'll see. Because they're going from Denmark to California, to Portland, Oregon. That's like a 2-week break for that. Beaver State Fling, another Oregon one. Week after that, the Turkey Open in Finland. I do have a follower on here. I think he's on Twitch or YouTube. I can't remember. But he's from Finland. He's talking about that. He's going to be there. And I think he said he even played the course. Then we got Minnesota, the Preserve. And that's the new sponsor this year too, Microsoft Teams. That was a big one. 2 years in a row they get big names getting these tournaments. So congratulations to the Disc Golf Pro Tour team, their marketing team. And then the Swedish Open, Des Moines, Iowa, Gannon's home state, the True Bank Des Moines Challenge, the Krokol Open in Norway, European Disc Golf Festival. I like that. Disc Golf Festival. Sounds like it should like have concerts and food and people camping out. That's the way it should be. I love that. Like back when I was younger, I went to a NASCAR event down in Tennessee, and I'm not really a big NASCAR guy. I just went because my friends are going. But you camped out. It was in the springtime, but it was just a big camp out party, and I thought that was pretty cool. Except for it's springtime, and we had lots of rain and then snow, and then the race I was there for got delayed till like the day after on a Monday, so I couldn't go because I had to work. August 9th through 11th, Burlington, Kentucky. Woohoo! It's my place. Idlewild Open. Anybody going to be there? Want to come hang out with me? We'll do stuff together. D-Glow. Almost, that's a big break. That's like a 2-week break. Green Mountain Championship, MVP Open. And it looks like the last thing is the DGPT Championship in Charlotte. But wasn't I thought one of the things was in Virginia. What was in Virginia? So I remember they were playing at the Foundation Boys are pretty excited about it. Am I missing it, guys? Peoria, Burlington, Milford, Michigan, Vermont, Leicester. Oh, okay, it's on the majors. It's Worlds. That's why there's some big breaks on stuff too. But Worlds in Lynchburg, Virginia, August 21st. So that is shortly after Idlewild. But if you're going to be in Kentucky, come to Idlewild, let me know. We'll hang out, maybe play around or something. I'm going to try to be setting up because I'm not going to be ready to try out for it this year. Try to do the play-in next year. That's when it's going to happen. I will be playing in the Pro Tour tournament. That's my goal. But, yeah, Lynchburg, they got 2 different courses. If I won the lottery, the big lotteries that they have going on, I'd develop another disc golf course, put it in Independence, Kentucky, and make this a 4-day tournament, and make this like the sickest tournament on tour. Make people want to come. I'd have camp out sections, make it like a big party. It'd be great. So everybody hope for me to win the Powerball, because I will make a badass disc golf course and add to this tournament and make it sick. Are you guys going to any of the tournaments? If so, which one? Let me know on the old YouTube. Put it in the comments, and I will comment on it. I want to comment. I want to like somebody's comment. Twitch, go ahead, comment now. You gotta do it live. Can't comment after the fact. I will have Discord up. We can comment on that. But I gotta finish working on it. And it's gonna be a great Discord server. Let's talk on Twitter. Let's get some tweets going back and forth. What tournament are you looking to the most? Is it something already played? Is it something being played right now? Is it something coming down the line? Are you going to a tournament? Are you using did you pay the big subscription money on Disc Golf Network to get the 2 free tickets to a tournament? Is it 2 or 1? I think it's 2. So you can go with a friend. I'm not sure. I can't remember. That's a big price too. And do you have Disc Golf Network? Do you have Apple TV? The box? Every day, I got to re-log in, put that stupid code in. I tweet at them, I'm about to email them saying, what the heck, guys? That's my only complaint so far about that. I have a lot of complaints about PDGA Live, but that's stuff they just need to work on. They need to listen to the people complaining. Listen to us fans. We know what we like. We got spoiled. I don't even think it's spoiled, but we like the features from UDisc. We want those features, please, and thank you. I think it'd be cool to go overseas. Go to one of these big festivals. One of these pro majors. But I might be volunteering and working that. I got so many opportunities I can volunteer. I can volunteer with the Power Disc Golf Academy, I think, because I'm part of that. I joined that last year. If you don't know what that is, that's the Paul Ulibarri thing that he started with David Bibliano. David started it and got Paul in there. Now Simon Lazat's also an instructor, along with Ezra Adelhold and Holland Hanley. So, and then I'm part of the Greater Cincinnati Disc Golf Association. I can volunteer and get in with them, or I can just go volunteer to help set up the course. Set up the course and just do dam patrol. I'll be sitting at the dam saying, don't go there. Wait to walk. It's safe. Go ahead. I think that's one of my favorite things. I was doing dam patrol last year and watching the pros just walk by on hole 2. And hey guys, I see you on YouTube. I like you. You're great. You're good at throwing. I think I'll bring my disc retriever too, because I have seen people, players, throw into that little lake and then they had to wade into the water to get their disc. If I carry my disc retriever, I can say, here, use this. I got that one with the little suction cups on it. I'll take both of them. I don't know. But allow them to use my disc retriever to get their disc out during practice. That's the easiest thing to do. I just sat there in my chair and just made sure people weren't walking through. They were safe when the pros were playing or throwing through. Have you ever volunteered at a tournament? It's fun. And the tournaments, they are very volunteer driven too. The MVP Open up at Maple Hill, the volunteers actually pay to be volunteers. And people are like, well, that's crazy. But let me say this, but they do get a player's pack. I think they get a player's pack also at Ledgestone, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it, but I think I heard it. But I know for sure they get a player's pack at the MVP Open. And the volunteers, if you pay money, you know they're going to show up and be there. They're not going to be flaking on you to leave and go watch the tournament. They're going to do their thing. But it's been known to have some of the best volunteers on tournament at the MVP Open. But I've been brainstorming with LWS, one of the guys there, just trying to figure out ways to market it better and promote the LWS Open at Idlewild, presented by the Natty and Dynamic Disc. I think that's how it is. Dynamic Disc and the Natty. A long name. But just trying to grow it. Have you been so involved in your local disc golf scene that you try to help try to find ways to promote the disc golf tournament when it comes to your town? It's fun, I think. I enjoy it. I like coming up with ways and ideas to market stuff. If you need a guy working in marketing, give me a holler. Also, there's another guy, Shanked DG, on Twitter. He's a great marketer. Get a hold of him if anybody's looking for a marketer. Me and him, both of us. Not as a package, obviously. But if you need marketers, let us know. Say, hey, Chris. Hey, Shanked. Or if you want to check out Shanked and need help or want to talk to him, need help finding and getting a hold of him, let me know. I'll give him a holler. But also me. I love coming up with ideas of marketing. This size 8 hat doesn't just hold a big brain. This big brain has many wrinkles. And as you know, as you may or may not know, it's not the size of the brain, the amount of wrinkles on the brain. And my brain is freaking wrinkled. So I come up with lots of ideas how to do stuff. Social media, marketing. Yeah. This day, it wore me out. Just some great disc golf. Holy crap. Owen Scoggins. I think Kristen is great. She's consistent. But Owen is she's consistent also. She doesn't have the long arm like Kristen, or has the big arm like Kristen. But I think this is Owen's tournament to lose right now. Yes, she's in the lead, but oh, look at that. I had that thing up. You're going to see my music. It's going to be Owen's thing to lose, guys. She's so consistent and just good. And that's all you need to be. You don't need to have the best arm. See, even people with the big arms, they throw out of bounds. But if they have a big arm and they're accurate, then never mind. But why not? I think just be consistent. If you're consistent and you can get those long putts, circle 1, circle 2, you can hit 100% circle 1 and at least 50% circle 2, you're going to win. You'll be making that money. So, yeah. I think we're coming to the end. And guess what we didn't have today, guys? I didn't have any issues with my camera dying. Or the Elgato being like a big douche. It worked for me for once. Not for once. I just had a bad luck a couple days. And I think everything worked also for playing back the video from Twitter. So, huzzah. So we'll do this again tomorrow. I'm going to draw a line and saying that's finished. Notes galore. I'm getting better at what I do. Yeah, don't pay attention to me just having the music screen up. I'm still getting better. Getting more comfortable talking to y'all. My personality, I think, is shining through. Starting to. And when you're here, you like me. And I like you. Mr. Rogers of Live Disc Golf Talk. Won't you be my disc golf neighbor? No, I don't want to put that on me. Mr. Rogers was super cool, first of all. Super, didn't curse or say bad stuff. I only wish I can be as good as Mr. Rogers. Won't you be? Won't you be? Won't you be my disc golf neighbor? How many other people? Holy crap. That's it for the day. I appreciate you. I really do. Thank you for joining me live. Thank you for joining me if you watch VODs. Thank you for talking to me. Interact with me. Have fun. I love talking back. It doesn't have to be just disc golf I'll talk with you guys about. We'll talk about cooking. We'll talk about cooking. We'll talk about music. I don't care. Let's just talk and have a conversation. Want to tell me about your day? I'll tell you about mine. That's it. That's the end of this Saturday, 3/16. Tomorrow when I see you, it's going to be St. Patrick's Day. Wear green tomorrow. I got to find something green. If you like what you see on Twitch, give me a follow. One day, you'll be able to subscribe. If you like what you see on YouTube, like and subscribe. Share with your friends. Let's grow this. Let's have fun. And with that, I hope you have a wonderful night. I love you guys. Be safe. We'll do it tomorrow. Peace.